Few words about Dr. Hegde. I think I can go on and on because too much of things. Like you type Dr. B.M. Hegde on Google, the first thing which crops up is he's an Indian medical scientist, educationalist, and an author. There's nothing which comes as a doctor or a cardiologist or anything. He is the recipient of several awards, to name a few: Dr. B.C. Roy Award, Padma Bhushan, etc. And he's got too many degrees behind his name. But I can say he's much bigger than all these things. And more than that, as everyone said, he's a great humanitarian. In today's world where a patient enters a hospital and comes out with a big list of prescription and investigations, I think he cuts it short down for everyone. I think he'll be a big problem to the medicine industries, pharmaceuticals. I don't know how he manages all those people. Now, over the mic to Dr. Hegde.
All my brothers and sisters, both on the days, off the days, and in the audience, members of the press, friends, I am humbled. Everybody was praising me. I don't know whether I deserve it or not. But one thing I can tell you is I have no words to speak, because after three brilliant speakers have spoken, imagine, my plight this morning, which is leaning towards you. A straight fence you can climb, but a fence which is leaning towards you, that's why you see the jail fences that leaning towards inside the jail so that nobody can get out. That's the most difficult thing. The next difficult thing is trying to kiss a girl who is leaning away from you. This is impossible. Third most difficult thing is trying to speak after brilliant speakers have spoken. And I am trying the most difficult thing this morning. Having said that, what gives me happiness is that people do not want to be drugged. That's why you are all here. If I was giving a talk on drugs, probably the type of audience would have been totally different. Now I will talk first about health, then about the heart, and lastly about the great thing called science, which makes all of you think that, that's the last word, science. Everything is science now. And the minute you say it is scientific, you believe it. If you say it is not scientific, you don't believe it. We have come to that. I'll tell you all about that in a short time. Though we teachers go by the calendar and not by the clock, today I have decided not to be a teacher and go by the clock for a change. At the outset, let me thank Dr. Venkatraman for getting this work translated to Tamil, because my idea of writing a book or writing any book is that more people read it. It's not actually for making money that books are written in my concept. Actually, more than half of my books are published by the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, where all that I get is gratitude. And it's a charity for the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. Then what happened was, after late Ramakrishna's death, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan became a very slow bullock cart. It was not moving at all. The books were there stacked up in their library, and somebody has to ask for it, go to their office and ask for it, then only they'll give it. So then I thought it's better to move out of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan to some other commercial publishers, and I realized very quickly that all commercial publishers except Vikatan are there to cheat the writers. This is my experience. But this Vikadam's publication, I like the way they brought out the book and priced it at 100 rupees. As I think Venkatraman rightly said, you can't even photostat it for 100 rupees, because each one page they say 2 rupees, and that's 185 is 386 rupees. But that's good for Vikadam, because nobody will certainly, instead of photostating it, they'll buy a book, which is cheaper. See, this is how the world should run, because otherwise the world runs for money only. All the follies of any system, whether it is a lawyer, doctor, or a chartered accountant, or a minister, or a politician, why do they do wrong things? For money. That is why William Wordsworth, in the year 1802, wrote a poem called The World is Too Much With Us. When there was the first industrial revolution in Europe, he said, now with the industrial revolution, man is spoiled. And first 4 lines of that poem I'll let you know. Rest you read because it's a fascinating poem. The poem's name is The World is Too Much With Us. The world is too much with us, late and soon. Getting and spending, we seem to have lost our powers. Little do we see in nature that is ours. I'll repeat that. Little do we see in nature that is ours. We have lost our soul, a sordid boon. Full stop. And what he has said, what he wrote in 1802 has come 100% true in 2014. Everything here exists for money. Not a single thing here exists for mankind. I always say, I love that word called humanism, which was originally coined by Comte, a great French philosopher. I started a series called Medical Humanism. Because, see, we have to have humanism in every field. Humanism is an activity which ultimately should benefit mankind. That's called humanism. Whether it's business humanism, relationship humanism, economic humanism, whatever you call it, and medical humanism. Our aim should be to do good to patients. If you are a doctor, your primary aim should be to see that your patient, if possible, goes home straight. Now, very interesting study was done. We now claim that we have advanced so much in medicine that we can even get a dog's heart transplanted into man. பரவாயில்ல, ஆஃப் பண்ணுங்க, அப்படி இல்லை ஆஃப் ஆகலை, அது கொஞ்சம் ஜாஸ்தி ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணா ஆஃப் ஆகிடும், பர்மனெண்ட் ஆஃப் ஆகிடும், அதுக்கப்புறம் வரும். So there was a study done in Johns Hopkins Hospital in 1940 and 1999, a good 50 years difference. The number of people per capita who went into the hospital, came back alive and came back on the stretcher, go to the crematorium, almost remained the same, and which was slightly worse in 1999 compared to 1940. This tells you all about what we do today. Cancer area, for example. We say now we have got everything for cancer. There's nothing to worry about cancer at all. Christie's Hospital is the oldest cancer hospital in Manchester, the first cancer hospital. And they have their records kept. Every record from the day it started till today, except 1940 and 41, 2 years, when London was so badly bombarded by the German bombers. They don't have proper records, rest they have the records. Somebody audited one simple disease, chronic myeloid leukemia, one disease. 2 slots, 1900 and 1940, 1950 and 1990. Both same area, number of years. Very interesting thing is, 1900, 1940, we didn't have any medicine, any treatment for chronic myeloid leukemia except TLC, tender loving care. 1990, 1950, 1990, we had so many treatments. Splenectomy, this, that, busulfan, so many things. Now, audit shows in the second half, we sent more people to meet their maker in heaven than in the first half. Very simple thing. Now I'll come to science. We think human body runs according to our linear mathematics.